Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I am doing good. Let me see, because I feel like, okay, I'm well lit. I am doing good. I um, just want to do a short live. I say that every week, but every week we're here for a little while. Hold on. Let me take a sip. Yeah. Setup is weird. Setup is as what you are accustomed to. Hold on, yeah, what you're accustomed to. Um, but one thing that is nice and that's really great is I managed to clear out my desk. Although it doesn't look like it, but I cleared out my desk and I cleared out my drawing table, which I haven't seen the bottom of both in a long time. so, um, yeah, I am very, very excited because I want to show you the finished Fiona. Hold on, Fiona, come on. So, this is the finished Fiona. She is comfortable. I am very, very happy with my toil. And Oh, so what I did was I am part of, or I have a subscription at the Patreon from Madeline, and she posted something like the three common um, mistakes while sewing up to Fiona. As you know, I've been working on this for weeks now, and my very first hiccup was the cup. I had to take it apart around 3 times in order to get the cup as how it's supposed to. I want to show you the gore of the bra as well because I'm very proud of my stitching. So I encased the seams. So you have the seam from the center to the side. Oh, was it the center to the side? No. No, it's the center, the middle, and the side cup. So I managed to encase all of those seams, which I know that's Madeline does it a different way. I also encased the part of the lace, which is this part right here. I use pico elastic on the side and the back frame instead of fold over elastic. And what else? I think those are the only deviations from the bra. And so I did write that I finished, but I was a little bit in doubt as to the fit of it. And I got a compliment because she said that it was really, really well. The only place where she saw that I could use a little bit improvement, and that is where the top of the cup and the side cup meets. So remember, I don't want to put everything on the internet, so interwebs. So it is right here that she noticed a little bit of gathering, and I did get a tip from her as to how I can fix that. But also, it was one of the three common mistakes. So I want to show you something. That means that I would have to eliminate a little bit of the side cup and also eliminate a little bit of the middle cup and the top cup. So these are the three pieces that I need, and these are the pieces where I have to make the modification or the adjustment to remove from all three pattern pieces, remove a little bit in order to eliminate the gather that you have right on top of there. So right there. Other than that, I am so proud. So, and then I think for the next time, what I will also do is I would like to use a smaller closure. I would like to use a 2 by 3 So I was looking to see if I have a one close. So this is a 3 by 3, and I would like to use a 2 by 3. So I um I would have to lower the top part of the back band in order for to adjust or accommodate that smaller closure. So it's done. But I have to be honest. So I have 5 things on my February to do list, of which I managed to finish one. I am in progress, working in progress on the Emberly dress, which I'm going to show you in a second. And I did not cut into my jeans, nor did I cut into that other fabric for the dress. Wait, I'm forgetting one thing. Nor did I finish that coat. So it's too much. It's too much. And I didn't want to be negative last week, but I have to be realistic, and I'm not gonna make it. So I am going to continue because I do want to finish those 5 pieces, as I said, but it will go into March, and I'll probably eliminate 2 projects from March, so I'll only have 3 on my list, which is fine because why not? Or I'll have 5, but then it's like one of those graveyard projects. So let me show you the progress that I made on the Emberly dress. So I do have my lining. My lining is cut out, as well as I think this is the collar. So it's interfaced and it's cut. And then we have the the back of the lining and the front of the lining. The front of the lining has been through a few things. So this is the front of the lining and the back of the lining. And then I do have one of the sleeves, and the other one is somewhere. Oh, right there. So this is the other sleeve. I have those cut out. I have the cuffs right here. I purchased the buttons. Oh, how do you call these again? I don't remember. Let's see. So these are the buttons that you need to cover with fabric, and I wanted to cover it with the jacquard fabric that I'm working with, but it's very fragile and it's not gonna make it. And I already broke one of those buttons, so I'm going to use one button less somewhere. Let's see, how is it called? No, it doesn't say. It just says the content of the package is the button components, which is the cap and the closing disc. So this is the cap, and then you have the closing disc, which is this one right here. And then you also have the tool component, which is the blue tool, which is to press the disc close. And then you have the white tool, which is where the fabric is going to be inserted. And I also did cut out the circle, which I'm going to need to use as a template to cover the buttons. So I'm still thinking if I am going to commit to these, because it's really, I think I needed 15 millimeters, which is this, but it's so like, I did use this before on my very stylish coat from a few years ago, but they were much bigger. I think they were 19, but this one asked for 15. So I'm thinking if I what to do best. If I can find some buttons that will go nice with my jacquard fabric, or that I'll probably have to interface the jacquard in order for it to, manage. And then let's take truce. So truce is right here. This is the dress. Oh, my glasses are like so like doing the most. But anyway, okay, so truce is right here. This I'm still trying to figure out this part, which is the button placket. That is the instruction is by mood. So I'll probably have to find some other instructions to figure that one out. But I did so the shoulder seams, the side seams, it kind of looks a little wide. To be fair, it does look a little wide, but nothing a belt won't fix though. Um, yeah, so I'm getting along with it. I don't know when I'm going to finish, but in any case, I started. I love how this fabric. Um, I love everything about this fabric. The sheen, the metallic threading. It is a little fragile, however, it does sew up well. So I and I'm happy that I did use the overlocker first and then just do straight stitching. So I did straight stitching here and on the side. I'm sure I'm sure it will come together nicely because like if you see this already, it already looks nice. But then to have like the sleeve, like the puff sleeves, and then this lining, the color just complements it so well. I'm so excited. So this is what Trish has on. And other than that, I did wanted a break, so I did draw a pattern. I think I showed you last week that I was doing for somebody in my life, somebody special. So a little bit of selfless sewing. I did cut out. Let's see. I still have to do some cutting. I have to cut out the sleeve, but I did cut out the front and the back. And I think I'm just missing the sleeve, and then I have to cut out. Oh, so I still have to cut out the facing, but I was trying to figure out which fabric I'm going to, or which color fabric I'm going to use to line it, because it does have to get lined, or it has to be lined. Because it is a line jacket, and I think that would work really nice. And I have to figure out if I have the correct color of threads, because that could be a showstopper as well. Yeah, so I'm just thinking because I was thinking like maybe a little, like a colorful lining. You won't see it on the outside, so it'll be fine. So I do have the back facing and the front facing. So I just have to cut out 3 more pieces, and then I could start sewing. But that is something that wasn't on my to-do list. However, looking at the state of everything, I might as well. I might as well. And then whilst I was cleaning up, I decided to just pull out some pieces, some lingerie graveyard pieces, which is fun to like, I call those instant gratification type of, or satisfaction type of projects. Look at me filling my table again with stuff. So I do have some things that I want to show you. Oh yeah, I have to take this off because okay. So I do have the Melba. That is this on the right here. Is from Small Bobbins, and I just have to add the fold over elastic and then the waistband elastic. I do love how these complement each other, and I just wanted to use what was in my stash, so I'm just going to use this like brownish red fold over elastic. And then I found a I found a millie, like a millie undie. I don't know. I just be cutting stuff sometimes and then forgetting about it. So this is the millie. I made a millie. I never showed it. But Very comfortable. Very comfortable. But I did make that one from another fabric, from a lycra, which is different than this one, but it does have stretch. It doesn't have four-way stretch. It just has, or is it a four-way stretch or two-way stretch? It doesn't have a two-way stretch. It just stretches in the width of everything. So I do have this one to finish, and then mom might know this one, but I started this a year ago. This is Sahara or Sarah bralette from Ruby's. So I made a Nandi, which is one of those discontinued patterns from Madeline. However, I never finished the bra. So these might be some examples of things that I will add to the March to do. Um, and then just try to finish those things. So, and I also have this one by Country Board, which is a story for another day. Um, it's a bra and an undie. I already made the undie, but from supplies that I had. Um, yes, I am. From supplies that I already had, very comfortable, but I had to adjust the pattern so much that it was not even recognizable to whatever it was in the beginning, what I purchased. However, I do have the package in order to finish a bra and two undies. So these are all the pieces, or at least a few of the lingerie graveyard pieces that I will add to my March to-do list, just to make it a little lighter and then still commit to finishing my projects, because I want to wear my jeans so bad. I want to wear it so bad. It's just ridiculous. So, um, yeah, that is the update. But yeah, definitely, I'm so happy with my bra, which is the toil. However, with the final adjustments that I have to make, I will definitely be able to make the bra from the fabric that I use for the undie, because I do love a matching set. It's an instant confidence booster. That is what I'm looking for. It makes getting ready for work so much more fun, next to looking for whatever combination I want to make with my handmade clothes. It's just fun. It's my own little secret. That's that's how I describe it. So let's see, what else do I want to catch you up on? What's on my mind? Not much, which is great. It's about time. Yeah, there's not much on my mind. I'm just, very busy at work. So, the little bit of energy that I do have, I spend it on a little bit of sewing and a little bit of something else. Um, I did I listened to a few podcasts, but nothing like that moved me as much as that one podcast that I told you about a few weeks ago. And then in terms of reading, not much. Actually, not at all. Not I am tired. So not at all. Um yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 That's about it. That's about it. So as always, I enjoy going live. I hope you enjoy watching. Don't be afraid to comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hey. Take good care of yourself and have a great day. Bye.